See one person hanging out. Alright. Every time I start streaming, I always like, am I crooked? Not 100% sure. But let's take a walk. We got the sunsets at 8:07, I believe. So I thought we would try to walk down here. I kind of want to do a practice run too. Hey, Mr. Brightside. Hey, Ted. Ted, you almost made 3 days in a row #1. Mr. Brightside beat you. Hey, ACL. So I want to do a kind of test run. Hey, Mr. Ralph Rosa. Hey, Reed. You guys are all close. Close to me. First, a lot of you guys came in here. This is kind of cool. I'm doing a test run because I know Manhattan Henge is in like a week or two, and I kind of want to stream that night, try to capture it live. Hey, Darren, you made it. Hey, Brian. So we're gonna check out today's sunset, and I just want to see like what parts where the signal goes out or not. We're gonna kind of figure this out. So we got about 30 or 40 minutes before the sun actually sets. Hey, Serge. This is great. A lot of you guys came in right away. This is fantastic. So we're going to enjoy the park. I think the park streamed pretty well the last time we were here. Trying to tell. I think we're straight. Sometimes I can't tell if the phone is in it a little crooked. Maybe it's slightly crooked. Let's see if I can fix that. Yeah, I think that's good. So how you guys all been doing? Hey, Cameron. How you guys been enjoying your day? Hey, Leslie. We went to go see ooh, the sun is still bright. Still bright, not low enough to really look in that direction yet. We went to Mario today. It was fun. After we did whatnot, we picked up the cool kid and we went to go see Mario because he's been dying to see Mario for weeks. And it was fun. I enjoyed it. Very nostalgic. All the musical hints and all the different things that they did, they kind of reference earlier games. Just made it like a really fun movie. Really nostalgia movie for me. Oh, that's cool, Ted. Yeah, no, it's a beautiful park over here. It's definitely, if you're ever in the neighborhood, it's a great park to just come hang out. It's slightly cloudy today, but not crazy. So I think after the sun goes down, we're going to go see if we can find the colorful lights. Colorful lights. Oh, hey, Tina. Oh, I can't sing. I guess my voice was okay enough for singing. I don't feel like I can sing. I feel like I'm so out of tune when I sing. Oh yeah, I might have hit a few more blue moderator check marks for folks last night. Oh, you guys that come here all the time, I start kind of marking a few people blue here and there. Not that I'd mark you all blue. I won't mark you all blue, but I gotta do it slowly so it's not too crazy. Oh, hey, Ronnie. Ronnie, I was going to open up my package from you last night, but I didn't do it because I kind of want to wait till you were in the stream. So I'll do it in a future comic haul. It's gorgeous right now. Like right now, the temperature feels beautiful. Oh, I think it's higher tide too. I think the last time we were here, the water was really down. Lose connection. Okay, if I got too close to the water, I actually started losing connection. Okay. Right here, it feels like it's on the edge of a connection. Because it's like kind of going in and out. Is it choppy for you guys, or are you seeing the picture? I can't tell if it's choppy or not. Maybe I will, no, it's going in and out. Let me go down over here because I think there's one part of the pier where it connects a little bit better. Oh, that's a bummer, Ronnie. Well, hopefully you get it kind of working better. I've been trying to do a lot of streams. Okay, over here is a much better connection, but we got trees in the way. Nope, not a better connection. Okay, if I face this way, it's like my phone if I orientate it one way. There is a little bit of wind. The weather is gorgeous. It's like 76 maybe, but with a nice little breeze. So it actually feels really beautiful tonight. Like it's perfect because it's a little bit warm so you don't feel cold. But there's a little bit of wind so you don't feel hot. Okay, I'm gonna go past this building. It might cut out a little bit, but then I think on the other side there's the one pier that seems to be okay. It's windy over here. It's so windy. Okay. Do we have one spot? It's so hard to find a spot that doesn't just disconnect. I think, okay, we're getting close enough to the water. Okay, here's a beautiful spot. Good connection. Oh yeah, the data rate's going really good. The tide is up a bit, so it's nice and the water is beautiful. Really get in there, see the sun. It's so beautiful today. Let's see, what I really love about New York City sunset is when the light really starts hitting the buildings. There's one really good bright building there. But like right now, the sun is there on Manhattan and you actually start seeing the sun in between all the buildings. It's so freaking cool. Well, that's why I'm streaming the view of the water so we can all enjoy it together. So if you have only access to look at a dumpster, you can actually enjoy the sunset. We got some sun reflecting on the building over there. Look at this, we have a lot of people sitting on the boat launch enjoying the sunset. We have a little doggy hanging out. He's enjoying the sunset. He's enjoying the sunset. Alright, I'm seeing if I really would love to just go down the pier, but I feel like it cuts out. I know this is going to kill the stream tonight, but I really want to try to figure out what parts here that I can really just get a good look of the sunset. Okay, should I attempt? Yeah, no, it's New York City is covered with street candy pirates. I don't know if it's other places, but here it's definitely just a thing we deal with. Okay, I kind of want to go at the end of the pier. I just don't know. It like cuts out, I think. Oh, Eric Carlson is sending me pictures of his Peanuts action figures, like the big ones that they make. I really want to collect those. They're so cute. Nope. Disconnect. Oh, yeah, no. Alright, we're kind of... Trying to find a spot where I get enough of a signal. Over here we do a little bit. Okay. So that's the pier for the ferry. Alright, I'm gonna try to just go over here. See if we still connected, because okay, because I'm trying to see the water and the sun. Okay, this view is good and the connection seems to be pretty strong right here. Man, it is so beautiful out right now. Let me see if I can. So we got the right angle so you can really see the water now. I think after the sunset, we're going to walk and see if we can find the magical clouds. Pan over here a little bit. Kind of wish I could just walk out at the end of the pier, but every time I do that, the connection disconnects. I think there's just not good signal out there. Oh, it's super windy. Hey, John. Oh, no, again, no signal. Wait, did I find a patch of signal? I think there's some signal. Nope, no signal. You probably can hear my voice is probably a little bit choppy. I'm just trying to find somewhere with a signal. Oh, that person, they're getting off of the ferry is letting out. So you got a lot of people coming home from work from the city. Got the helicopter. Oh, no. Okay, let me find... the signal is so choppy here. Okay, now my what the heck? It goes to full bars, then it drops down to 0. Okay, did we find a patch of signal? We did. Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. Hello, Brooklyn Born. Hello, John. Hello, Fat Boy Kicks. Hello. I think that's everyone that came in. Let me zoom in. We can look at the. Oh, it's so windy though. Let's look at the boat. We got a yellow ferry, and then the East River ferry's taking off now. I love taking the ferry. The ferry for $4, you get to take a trip on the water. Just a fun way to get across the river, if you ask me. Alright, I think we're losing our sunlight. It's going down.
Even if it's not the
Sometimes when the clouds are just perfect, the sky is just so pink over the city. I love it. Here, I'll go back to regular mode so we can see the light. Oh, that's my face. Oh, so we can see a little bit better. Sunset. Not the best sunset today. Hey, Salty Deadpool. Yeah, I'm just trying to enjoy the sunset with you guys, and then I'll go, as it gets dark, we're going to go walk to see if I can find any of the weird, colorful lights that come off. I think it's the bridge in Queens, but it looks like a freaking UFO. Yeah, this water is fun to look at too. When the sun's in the right spot, it just really hits the buildings as it's setting. So we're getting close to Manhattan Hinge. On Manhattan Hinge, it sets right in between all the gaps in the building. So we're a couple, like maybe a week away. Like right now, you can't quite see the sun. You kind of see just the edge going down. Oh, and I'm losing that. And if I go there, I lost my signal. Oh no, I lost my signal again. And there must be just one tower that is trying to ping the signal off of, because it goes to 5 bars and then it goes to 1 bar. 5 bars, 1 bar. Okay. Oh, there's a little bit of the sun peeking out between the buildings. Just a little bit there. So we're in the middle of Manhattan. Statue of Liberty, you have to go towards, the end around the island. So what we can see here is just the Manhattan Bridge. Statue of Liberty is kind of around the bend. So if you're on the bridge, I think you might be able to see it, but you can't see it from this like right there, that's the Freedom Tower. So those are all the buildings. So that's downtown Manhattan. So that's where all the the financial district is and whatnot. So you got to kind of go around the bend a little bit, and then you can see the Statue of Liberty. And then up this way, you have the Empire State Building. You have the Chrysler Building hiding right there. There's another giant ass building going up right next to it, which is crazy. That square building right there, that's the United Nations building. And then there's all these they call them finger buildings. They're just these really skinny, tall buildings. That one next to there, that one. They're just really, that one and that one. They're really, really skinny micro towers that are apartments. Super crazy. Oh, there's the sun. Look at the sun hanging out there. That's so cool looking. Oh, a little bit. It's like the connection is blowing in the wind. It's so hard to get a good connection on the pier, which kind of sucks because it's fun to be by the water. Let's see, back here we can kind of see it a little bit. Yeah, this is better. 18 minutes. Yeah, some people are telling me they're not getting the notifications. The way YouTube works is so frustrating sometimes, because I know there's a lot of people that are waiting. They want to see my live streams, but they don't get notifications. I don't know if they want to make sure I'm not doing some kind of naughty video or something. No, it's just my connection. My connection disconnects when I'm by the water, it goes in and out. It's really, really frustrating. All right, I'm gonna start walking now. Once we're more in the neighborhood and away from the water, the connection is more solid, I think. Okay. I'm hoping you guys are still getting a connection. Someone just messaged something. Say frogs are fantastic. I don't know if my connection is just fully gone or not. Okay, cool, John. Maybe it's because you've been in one or two of the other streams or something. I'm not 100% sure how it works. When I come to the waterfront, all these giant buildings could block the signal, so my connection kind of sucks. So once I get away from the buildings, it should be a lot stronger. Okay. Yeah, no, the connection, it's my signal, actually. My signal keeps going out. So it's nothing to do with you guys. It's just where I'm standing. Hey, Retro. Yeah, I'm trying to be more consistent doing live streams daily. So hopefully that makes the notifications work better. I'm not sure. This weather is gorgeous though. If it was like this all the time, I'd be in heaven. It's like the right amount of wind, the right amount of temperature, right amount of humidity. It just feels perfect. Okay. Let's see if we can get the crowd. I know that all the disconnects always kills the crowd, so we'll see if we can rebuild the audience here at the 30-minute mark. Yeah, Raphael, it is beautiful today. Raphael, did you get the notification this time or not? Because I know you're one of the people that weren't getting notifications. But yeah, the weather is just, it's perfection today. Perfection. Honestly, the news and TV, they always try to show the ugliest parts. Like, okay, here, for instance, this is a building covered in graffiti. So if they're showing New York, they might focus just on the graffiti. Now, as a whole, I actually think it's kind of cool looking. All right, we have all this graffiti. It goes up. Someone has climbed the fire. Oh, wait, am I still on? Oh, yeah, let me go to, yeah. So this whole building. Oh, cool, Raphael, that's awesome. So there's graffiti on the building. So some news outlets might focus on the graffiti and how terrible it is, and it makes the city look like garbage. I kind of like it. I think it's kind of cool, actually. But on the same block as graffiti, you have these beautiful giant apartment buildings, and then right across from the graffiti, you have, just a beautiful, like, lush greenery in front of this building. So the cool thing about New York City is it's a mishmash of all kinds of different things, and that's why I love the city. To me, it's gorgeous. You know, it's not just the ugly. So a lot of people will focus on the worst parts of New York City, but what I love about New York City is just the mishmash of everything. You know, I mean, New York, there's just so many people here that, you know, if you look on the ground, you're gonna find litter. You got litter. There's very common in New York City is gum bits. You see these, like, you can count 3 or 4 probably every single block. If we go to Subway, we'll go by the Subway, there'll be like a huge mountain of gum on the ground. So there's things like that like maybe it's negative, but then you have these beautiful trees here, or this cool looking brick building. You need to see New York not through the eyes of someone who's trying to make it as like a negative thing, or like a news story trying to make it negative. You gotta see New York through the eyes of a New Yorker who loves New York and just all the things about it. There's things that normally would be considered negative that I kind of like. I kind of like a light pole covered in graffiti or ads. Like over here, this whole building here is covered in graffiti, so it looks like it's kind of seedy. But it's also, you know, we have fancy stores right next to the graffiti. It's like, it's so weird, just the juxtaposition. Oh, and over there is the diner that's in like a ton of movies. Yeah, graffiti is a lot more rampant though, because they stopped cleaning up during the pandemic. They used to actually remove all the graffiti on like a monthly basis. They'd come through and power wash it all away, but I think they lost the budget to do that. So the graffiti is a little bit more rampant. I honestly, I don't hate it. I don't like it when people graffiti over street art though. If someone did like a really cool mural, I hate when people tag them. That's the one thing I don't like. You know, and then you have fun little, I don't even know what this is, a little spa or something. So you have little fun little shops and stuff. The thing with New York is just that, I mean, I feel, you know, I think a lot of the litter is accidental, not on purpose. There's just so many people that are here. Literally on this one block alone, probably has thousands of people that walk by each day. So I don't think, literally, like, we have a Claritin ad right on the ground right here. There, street graffiti. Like, I don't think someone threw that down on purpose. They probably just dropped it while walking by, and just the sheer mass of people that come by. Or we have a beautiful bag blowing in the wind, like the movie American Beauty. It's blowing. Let's follow this bag. We can see the beauty of the wind taking the street trash. I mean, the street candy, floating street candy, floating in the wind. Like something like this bag just floating around. I find joy in that. Oh, I lost my bag. I find joy just like watching this bag blow in the wind. You know, it's just trash, but it's got a life of its own. It's got a story to tell. It's blown by, and it's landed. It's found a spot, and there it is. All right, it died right there. And what, you know, that's trash in front of like a really fancy clothing store. And, you know, we do have lots of street candy in New York. New York, with the sheer amount of people that live in a very tight space, is probably the most densely packed in the United States. You're going to get a lot of street candy. We have 3 pickups a week. 3 days a week they pick up trash. And those nights, the trash is everywhere. Yeah, I mean, there's, Raphael, you're right, though. There's a garbage can right here. There's one over there. Like, there's no reason to litter. I don't think people litter on purpose. But, I mean, if you look down here, there's litter. I don't know, 10 pieces of litter just on the ground. That's crazy. Oh, and there's also tacos. That sign says tacos. Oh, like right here. This is a freaking Glossier makeup store. We walked by it last night. This place, when they have a new drop, it literally people lying around the block to go there. It's a fancy, expensive ass makeup place. Actually, let's go down this way. We'll go down the fancy store street. Oh, we got some free pillows. This is optometrist, I think. Not 100% sure. We have a Nike store there. This place is being built into something. This is an H&M. I didn't even realize there was an H&M here now, or I didn't recognize it as H&M. I guess we looked at this one last night. Exactly. It's the tumbleweed of the city. Raphael, there's 30 of them, which we can go walk by. Oh, this is Urban Outfitters. I think they're closed right now. Yeah, they're closed. I should walk through Urban Outfitters one of these days. But yeah, that fancy street salad, I guess I would call it. Now, I need a term for it because I don't know if it demonetizes or hurts the channel if I talk about it too much. The magic salad, I guess I'm going to call it. The magic salad places, there's like so many. Oh yeah, I might accidentally hit Melody as well. Yeah, I'm going a little bit early today, walking around because I just felt like enjoying a sunset with you guys. But yeah, in the neighborhood there's like 20 magic salad places, and we look at them all the time. Oh, here we can see inside C a little bit better tonight. C is, they filmed in there a few times. Yeah, and the cool thing is, it's fun just how diverse this planet can be. I think every place can have its own beauty and ugliness, and the mashed together can make it like just amazing. But yeah, this is also what happens is the street candy receptacles overflow, and then the litter just starts overflowing all over the place because of big mess. But yeah, the street candy pirates are getting a little out of control. What did we see last night? 8 of them? 9 of them? It was amazing how many we saw last night. There are a lot of really nice restaurants in the neighborhood too. Like, this is a great neighborhood to come to when you're hungry. Yeah, I definitely wanna, it's on my list. I need, on the walk channel, I need to start walking to other places in the city. I feel my stamina is getting really strong though. Yesterday I did 2 walks. I did 1,500 steps, I think. Yeah, we have like, oh, this is the Google store, fancy Google store. Across the street we have Lululemon. We got a fancy jewelry store. We got shinies for Miss Tina. Nothing too exciting though, just standard shinies in there. Standard shinies. Oh, and this is a ice cream place. I think there's like, it's a Japanese ice cream place. That's cool. I think there's like 5 or 6 ice cream places. Oh, I'm sure the air candy pirates swoop down and knock stuff around too. They like to peck away at stuff. Oh, and then it's crazy. Every time I walk, there's like a new building. Like, this is a new building going up. It's crazy every time I see new buildings. Yeah, last night there is an Apple store that opened up in the neighborhood maybe like 5 years ago. Oh yeah, okay, so tonight the sky has lots of interesting kind of fluffy lower clouds. I'm hoping we can capture the lights. I would love to capture the lights again. Yeah, the Google store just opened up a couple months ago. The cool kid was really excited. He wanted to go get some YouTube merch, but they didn't have any YouTube stuff. I think so, Raphael. CBD helps me so much. If you can actually take a stronger CBD daily, like, the daily, like, gummies or whatnot, I think it might help you a lot. Because I know when I took Lexapro, I didn't care about anything. Like, I wasn't depressed, but I also just did not care. I'd be like late paying bills. I'm just like, whatever, I don't care. Yeah, Lexapro, I did not like at all. I took it for 6 months, I think. And Allison really didn't like me at the time when I was taking it, because I just became, like, I didn't care about her. I didn't care about anything. Oh, yeah, so we have Magic Salad place right there. There's one Magic Salad place. Oh, yeah, I'm addicted to ice cream. I could eat it all the time, but I'm really trying to cut back my sugar intake. Oh, we have a sushi place here, which is awesome. Here's Best Buds, another nice Magic Salad location. Best Buds, lots of stuff at Best Buds there. I feel like I've taken the same walk 1,000 times now. We get to see them all the time. Do we want to visit the Blue House again? Let's check out the Blue House in the dusk. I don't know if we looked at it too well the other day. I don't know. I kind of like seeing stuff. As you guys talk about stuff, I kind of like walking by it and showing you guys. Yeah, antidepressants, well, here's the thing. I take CBD for my anxiety every day. And I feel like it works so much better than anything I've ever taken. Because what it does is it takes away, like, whenever I feel like, oh my God, the world's ending. I said the wrong thing. Oh crap, I'm going to be late on my bills. How am I going to pay for that? Am I going to hurt myself? Like, whenever I start feeling all those impending doom things, I realize I didn't take my CBD. I take the CBD and I don't worry about that, but I still have all the excitement and passion and all the things I love to do in life. That's like, I'm walking every day talking to you guys and having so much fun doing that. So I feel like I have all the best parts of me without the anxiety that stops me from doing stuff. So that's why I really love CBD. My mom makes it, and that's really when I started taking it. So my mom sends me she makes her own oil. I take a drop a day of that. And then if I need a little bit more, Allison buys these gummies that are really delicious, which are, I think, like $25 a thing, and the $25 will last a few weeks. All right, we got the beautiful Blue House. I really wish I had a Blue House like this. Beautiful, beautiful Blue House. Love it. Hey, Kathy. Yeah, try CBD. Just try it for a month, I would say, and see how you feel on it. Right? Because I'm not a doctor, so I'm not saying like for sure, but I feel like the antidepressants are way stronger chemicals, so there's a higher chance of being harmed by those than I think by CBD. So, I mean, try CBD. Just try to find one that works that you like. I mean, what I use? I got to ask Allison again the kind that we get, because I know the gummy ones work really well. All right, what we got? We got Shake Shack over here. If you want some delicious fast food, man, there's a lot of food. Man, there's a lot. I think actually I disconnected with Shake Shack before. Not today. I still have to pay them for the last batch, so I'm going to calculate that after my stream. I got to figure out how I'm going to use my Whatnot money today. I got to figure out how I'm going to use my Whatnot money today was to help try to pay for Will. I was hoping to make like about 900 today. We made 300 or 400, which is still good enough. Did I pass the Batman car again? How do I do that every time? Did I pass the Batman car? Or is it on the other side of the street? I'm so numb to that Batman car. I've seen it so many times, I just walk by it. Shake Shack has an awesome burger, but their fries kind of suck. They're too soggy. I'm really not a fan of the Shake Shack fry. All right, we're back. I'm going back. Because every time the Batmobile is there, I just walk right by it. And I don't even think about it. Yeah, I'm going to go back. Oh, yeah, it's on this side of the street. So that's funny. Yesterday was on the other side. There we go, Batmobile. I was just looking at all the actually I was looking at how it disconnected, so I was paying attention to that. And I was looking at there's like 40 people ready to do Grubhub right here. There's like so many people right by Shake Shack ready to do Grubhub orders. No, we're back. I just disconnected on that corner. For some reason, my signal keeps going out, in and out tonight. It's kind of bad. Did it do the be right back sign? Because I'm pretty sure I turned on the Ultra, whatever that I'm paying for, but not 100% sure if it was working or not. I wish there's a way I had a much stronger signal so I could go by the water and do all these other things with you guys without it disconnecting every freaking time. I get a little bummed out when it disconnects because usually I'm in the middle of some story and then I don't realize how long it's been disconnected. Well, people are lined up for that place. I always say if you see a lot of people lined up for a restaurant, it's probably a decent restaurant. If you see a restaurant where the neighborhood's busy and no one's in the restaurant, it's probably not that good. All right, signal's good now. Or 20. I'm not sure how long I'm going for tonight because I only need to do 5,000 miles. No, Jeff, it's more of like a homemade one and not a nice looking one. It looks almost like hand painted. The one that they had on Comic Book Man looked like a real one. But yeah, that's an example. So last night we saw it on the other side. So in New York City, you have to alternate your parking because they clean the street with street sweepers to get all the litter and stuff. So, not 5,000 miles, 5,000 steps. I did 8 or 9 miles walking yesterday though. I did like 15,000 steps. But yeah, in New York City, we alternate. Oh, that's a cool looking building. I think that's actually a movie theater, like with art, but the whole facade has lights on the front of it. It's really cool. I'd walk that way towards the water, but the signal cuts out over there. Let's go down Metropolitan. What is tonight? Tonight's Tuesday night, so there won't be as much craziness going on Bedford. And it's not a street candy night, I don't think. Oh, I'm gonna be too tired by 10, I think. I'm going back in. I'm like a normal person today. Oh, here's another magic lettuce place. We got magic lettuce places on every other block. Magic lettuce place. Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing late night tonight because I'm kind of on a normal schedule for this week. I'm cycling around where I actually wake up at like 9 a.m. and then I'm up and then I go to bed at probably at like midnight. Street candy is okay. It's a term. So when I first started streaming, I started talking about New York City's street candy problem, and I started losing viewers. So I think the algorithm was like would stop promoting or something every time I talked about street candy. So yeah, that's the term we started using for this stuff, the street candy. Sometimes I want to dig through it looking for treasure. Sometimes we see the street candy pirates, which are gray furry things, are kind of like cat size. Small cat size, sometimes small dog size that run into them. So yeah, that's the street candy. It's just a term I coined because for some reason the algorithm like really hit me hard that one night. So I try to rename it that. So we got several food trucks over on this corner that we always pass by, which I'm gonna try to avoid the music because every time I walk by that music it gets a copyright strike and I have to edit it out of the videos the next day. which I want to try to keep all the videos copyright strike free, so that when I can monetize it, it won't be a problem. It could be weird again to walk through the supermarket. So yeah, here's the Apple store. Yeah, they get kind of big. Sometimes they're just like kitten size, but every once in a while I see one big mean motherfucker, and it's just like I don't want to deal with them. Let them dig their street candy as much as they want.
Interested.
New York City's definitely got a problem with them lately, though. All right, yeah, we walked by here. Let me find another street to walk by. Hey, Martin. So I'm curious. I know most of you guys know me from my other YouTube channels. Is there anyone watching that just found me on my walking channel and be like, oh, this guy's interesting to walk around with? I'm just curious if I'm getting any new subscribers who have no idea who I am, other than they're enjoying my walking. I know I got a couple of other people that do walking channels. Apple Store's all right. Oh yeah, this is more ice cream, another ice cream place. Lots of ice cream. Oh, this is a fun mural. I don't think we walked by this one before. It's really nice. It's like a VW bug. There's a dude surfing. Oh yeah, that's really cool. Oh yeah, this is a new street. I'm trying to find new streets that we don't walk down as much. Oh, we got a sushi bar here? Yeah, we definitely didn't walk by here. We want some sake and sushi. We got what is this? Spring, summer, some kind of salad place. Salad place looks good. I'm not even hungry, but I keep looking at food. This is cookies, a cookie store. Cookies, and there's so much food in this neighborhood. You could literally like have something different to eat every night of the month. Kava. This looks like a salad, healthy kind of place. Looks very tasty. That looks fun. Oh, this is fun. I don't think we walked down. You know, I've been going zigzagging that way. We're gonna go up and down the streets tonight, I think, just to get California roll. I need a good California roll right now. I know I wasn't hungry either, but I think I'm getting hungry. Okay, see, we always walk by Just Salad, so we've been going up and down the avenues. So now let's do the streets tonight. See if we can find any kind of fun little side street stuff. Trying to change it up a little bit, because I honestly, I have a hard time walking the same way each night because I get bored. I want to see something new and different each night if I can. And it's fun to find new things to talk about. Yeah, we might are. Honestly, I don't know where I eat from. Normally, I'm just like, Alice, I'm in the mood for sushi. So she just orders me something. I don't know where she orders from. So Alice is the connoisseur of all the food places. She knows everything. So it's just like, when she says, oh, that's new, I haven't eaten there before, I know it's an actual new place. Because for me, they all feel like new places. Okay. We got a fun, weird graffiti wall. That's kind of cool. Space for rent. Very interesting.
I think that anything that
so here's someone trying to control the street candy pirates. So there's a street pirate candy poison, I think. You see those out and about occasionally as well. Oh yeah, there's a few right here. Oh, this is a kind of cool vestibule. Like up here, everything it's got like a wood inlay up top here. Oh, that looks kind of cool. I don't think we've come down this street that often. This is fun. Going down a little side street, exploring. Oh, we got some ambulances going on. Hopefully people are okay. There's 3 of them. So I don't know if they're just parked. 4 of them. They're just parked here, I'm guessing. Hopefully there isn't some mass health issue going on here. 5 of them. 6 ambulances and a police car. Yikes. Yikes. Hopefully everyone's okay. Don't like to see people not doing so well. Wow, that's crazy. There's literally 6 ambulances right here. Is this... I don't think this is a hospital. It's a firehouse, I guess. That's what that is. It's a firehouse. I didn't realize there was a firehouse right there. This is so weird. I'm just not used to walking this direct way. I walk by all these places from the sides, but not this way. Oh, this stone is kind of cool too. Look at this. We're finding all kinds of fun new stuff. We got a cool little stone bench here. Looks good. Yeah, I think it's actually just a, I mean, obviously they're going out to help people, but it looks like it's actually just like a firehouse. So this is probably where the ambulances park. So hopefully having a lot of ambulances here is a good sign. Okay, this is super cool. I like the metal like stairwell on that building. All right, this is fun. We're kind of seeing something a little bit different tonight. I'm waiting for it to get a little bit darker because I kind of want to see if we can find any of those funky, colorful clouds again, because it's a little crazy to me. Oh, this is fun. It's a stone barrier in the form of cheese. It's a big cheese stone barrier. So that's represents what the street candy pirates like to have. Okay, I think we're going to explore down this way a little bit because I'm actually having fun on the street. And usually I don't go as far over this way over here. So maybe we'll loop around here and we'll head to the track. Okay, we have a pizzeria across. Now that's a car that's covered in graffiti. That's a graffiti car. Like, do you think that's on purpose, or did this person just have a really bad day where people just kept tagging it? I almost feel like that's on purpose. I don't know. Oh, and then we had the Brooklyn Alien. That's what we're looking for tonight. To the moon. So we're looking for the blue clouds tonight. And then, oh, there's another fun wall that's like graffitied up, but in a fun, cool way. Ah, this is super cool. I like there's like little a dragon up there and a couple little monsters. That's cool. And then over here there's like a big skate. Oh, and then we have another magic salad place. We got the magic salad everywhere. Oh, and then there's another magic salad place right next to the magic salad place. And then over there's a third one. Oh, look. Hot dog place. There's a hot dog place. And Chinese food. That's what we couldn't find last night. Hot dogs and Chinese food. Sweet. And we've come, oh, here's the church too. We've walked by here so many times. I just wasn't paying attention. Not paying attention at all. Now we're finding all the things we were looking for. Okay, there's a whole pile of street candy. So there must be one of these streets might have garbage tonight, because I think they changed the directions. Like some nights it's going this way, and then other nights it's perpendicular. Okay, so that's the BQE. I think we're gonna go this way. Yeah, Magic Salad is, there's literally, no, you know what? Let's go across again. Because I felt like we found lots of fun little things that we didn't see before or weren't paying attention to. But yeah, this neighborhood, there's freaking Magic Salad places every other block. So, okay, I see on here there's a lot of street candy. So I have a feeling the perpendicular streets are street candy night in this direction. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, they're smaller than a small dog or a big cat, but they couldn't be as big as a small cat. And they're kind of like, I hate when they're all chasing after each other and kind of fighting. Tina's translating all the terms for me. Thank you for. Oh, so see the clouds? The clouds are all kind of fluffy and interesting looking. I have a feeling we're going to see some colorful clouds tonight. Yeah, we checked out the blue house maybe like 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. Salty Deadpool, your name is Darren, correct? I try to remember people when I can. Yeah, I love the blue house too. I kind of want to move in. Or I want to move into a house that's got a blue front like that. I also love blue. I love blue. Blue is a great color. Okay, nothing as interesting on this block. Just a little bit more graffiti. Some graffiti there, some graffiti there. But nothing too exciting. And some graffiti over there. David. I knew it was with a D. Okay, David. I gotta remember that. That's my wife's father's name. So I should be able to remember that. David. Okay. Gotta get it in my head. Sometimes it takes me like 3 or 4 times to figure it out. Okay. I just remember you as Maximum Deadpool. It's hard for me to remember these things. Okay, let's see if we can find anything exciting or interesting this way. Darren, I don't know. It was a while ago. It was before we saw the Batmobile. It was right before we saw the Batmobile. I even stood by it for probably about 20 seconds, 30 seconds even. So in July, right after the 4th of July, there's a big street fair that goes on in the neighborhood. So we get to visit that for 2 weeks, I think. 2 weeks straight, we can check out the street fair each night. See lots of people. Hey, Josh. Yeah, Tina distracts you. You don't even know what's going on. All right. I think I've already done enough steps for the night, but I'm going to go for another half an hour to get a full hour and a half. Because I really do enjoy hanging out with you guys. Like every night before I start streaming, I think, man, I've done it, like a month in a row, almost every night. I'm running out of stuff to talk about. What am I going to talk about? But then we just start walking and having fun. So I don't even need stuff to talk about. We just find things to look at, and then every once in a while you guys will trigger some idea or thought in my head that I want to talk about. So feel free to trigger my brain if you want. You can pick it. Oh, my friend Jim, he told me I should start a YouTube channel where I try to answer people's problems, because every time he has a problem, he doesn't know how to solve it. He calls me up for advice. So I'm happy to do that on this channel. If you guys ever want me to contemplate, not that my advice is good, but I do like to brainstorm, and maybe something I think about or say might trigger a thought in your head that will help you. If you're stuck on something or you need a second opinion or something, happy to answer as best as I can. What street are we on? I mean, we're going perpendicular now, so maybe we will walk by the blue house again. In fact, yeah, we're on the street of the blue house. So we'll walk by the blue house again in a few minutes. And the next block is the blue house. So we're visiting again, because instead of going down the avenues, we're going down the streets. So we're going like a different direction now. Because I know it's on the corner where Joe's Pizza is. But I'm going to cross the street so we can get a closer look at it this time. Although that car's blasting music, so I can't go too close because I don't want to be copyright claimed or whatever. It's not really a strike, it's just a claim. It says it doesn't affect my channel now because I'm not monetized, but it might make it harder for me to monetize. No, I don't think I'm going to do another live stream tonight. I do love the ferry. I'm not sure how another live stream connects to the ferry, but I do love the ferry. I kind of wish I had a comic apartment on the other side so that I could take the ferry every day. And I wish the phone would stream from the ferry. I would love to take you guys on the ferry one day. Okay, blue house is coming up. I don't know if these people are going to be weirded out every night I'm coming and filming their blue house. Oh, it's getting weird if some guys start walking by my house every day with a camera. Yeah, it's coming up. The beautiful, beautiful blue house. There it is. This is the blue house from close up. I just love it. It's wooden shingles. They're all blue. Man, this house is gorgeous. It's probably just apartments though. I don't think it's it's probably like 20 people live in here. But yeah, it's the oh, there's a kitty in the window. We've got the beautiful blue house. There it is. We can visit again anytime you guys want. I like having it as a destination. Oh, and then we have the everything all at one size that are in the neighborhood. Oh, can we see them? Yep, there they are. There's a few places with those eyes. I guess. All I know is if my house is blue, I would get so much enjoyment out of it. I feel like I'm living in a beautiful, gorgeous thing. Sometimes it's things like that that just bring a little joy to your house. Or to your life, I mean. Like living in a blue house. Who wants a red house or a brick house when you can have a blue house? Or who wants a brown wood house when you can have a blue house? You're very welcome, Darren. I can visit the blue house again. I know we all love the blue house. Maybe it's a house I'm going to buy one day. Maybe it's now the universe telling me I need to own that blue house. Maybe that's where I'll have to have enough money to buy it. Let me know. Oh, there we go. I'm getting connection. Tina, we just visited the blue house again since I'm going up and down the streets now. The blue house in this neighborhood is probably $3 million. This neighborhood is way too expensive for anyone to buy anything. I'm surprised anyone still lives in the neighborhood. Oh, your sister must have a beautiful house. I really would love a purple house, or a blue house or a purple house. I love just a really colorful house. I think it would fit my personality very well. I don't need no normal house, even if other people don't like it. Oh, that's the Funmuji store. They sell pens and different Japanese stationery kind of stuff. We did freeze. I lost connection half a block there. I have to remember that block disconnect. I kind of have to map out where we disconnect. There's certain places I avoid now because it disconnects. This building's really cool. The whole building's covered with like a mural, but just shapes and patterns. It's gorgeous, especially in New York City is the seller's market. Okay. We're gonna go back up 6. Although I think we already did 6. Or maybe not. No, we did do 6. We walked up all the stores. So let's go up 7. Yeah, I love stationary things too, because I always imagine all the things I can do with it. Whether it's drawing art, writing notes, keeping track of something, making a list. Okay, so North 6 we actually walked up today. So let's go up to North 7th now. And then we'll do a loop around there. Oh, all right. It's almost getting dark enough that we can start trying to look for crazy looking lights too. That's really what I want to try to capture tonight. I've captured it twice. Oh, this is a fun little sushi restaurant that has a fish on the front. I do like sushi. I should really just start trying all the different locations. Oh, that's really cool, Kathy. It's fun to do kind of abstract art with all kinds of different shapes and colors and stuff. I mean, I like to do that kind of stuff. Totally understand. Okay, we got street candy there. That's the street. I don't know if there's street candy on this street. That might just be left over or something. Or you know what it is? Some of the commercial places have their own garbage pickups. So sometimes, like Tuesday nights, there's pickups of street candy, but it's not the government. It's local guys. The carting services. I know, letters would be great. My handwriting's so bad though, I can't really do it as much as I would like to do it. But people every once in a while send me a letter because of my YouTube channel, and every time I get one, it's such a magical, beautiful thing. I know Brandon, he sent me probably like 8 or 9 different works of art over the last few years. Every time I get one, it's so freaking cool. All right, when I hear a rustling bag, I'm always thinking, is that a street candy pirate? Or is that just the wind blowing? I definitely, after walking 10,000 steps a day for, a month and a half now, I definitely feel my stamina. Because yesterday I walked twice. I did, I think, another magic salad place. On freaking every other block or every block. But yesterday I did 18,000 steps. I just streamed twice. Like I find myself just having fun walking and talking, and I'm not really feeling the pain in the legs anymore. I'm not sure what song that is. Oh, Darren said a song. Oh, Eiffel's. Okay. I know that song. Oh man, arthritis and immunotherapy. Yeah, that makes it a lot harder. Definitely makes it a lot harder. I'm pretty sure I'm having a bit of arthritis piece. One thing I do have to say is CBD helps with arthritis. Like if you are in regular pain, it really helps. Like that's why my mom got into it, because she had fibromyalgia from getting Lyme disease in the 90s. So she's always had aches and pains. So she researched to the point where she realized CBD would really help. So she started growing her own hemp plants. And so she makes hemp-derived CBD oil and balms. And the balms work really well. Allison gave some balm to her mother a few years ago because it helps her with her gout. And but she also uses it for arthritis and stuff. Works so well that she started, giving it to some of the people at church. And so that people started coming up to my father-in-law, asking him where they got the bombs from, trying to order. He said he felt like a drug dealer because he had all these people buying the CBD bombs to help with arthritis, and it takes the pain right out. And I know it works because I used to get gout problems, or if I ate the wrong thing, I would get a gout attack, and my toe would like really swell up. And it really painful. But the last time I had a gout attack, my toe swelled up to double the size, but I didn't even feel it. I didn't even realize I was having an attack. Yeah, I swear by it because I use it every day, and I really feel like it changed my life. It helps me for anxiety, and it helps me for pain. Those are the two things. And like another time, a cool kid, he once stubbed his toe. He was a kid. He was jumping around and he stubbed his toe and he accidentally ripped like half his toenail off. He was screaming and hollering and like he was in so much pain. So I wasn't quite sure what to do. So I decided, all right, let me put some CBD balm on his toe. Not the part that got ripped off, but just on his toe in general. And he immediately went from like crying, going like, to like he calmed right down. And he's like, okay, I think I'm okay now. Like within seconds. It was amazing. I've never seen it react that fast. Yeah, I don't know exactly how to tell which CBD is the best, but I like getting hemp related to CBD because you don't want anything with THC that gets you high. You just want actual hemp-based CBD so that it helps you with the pain. But yeah, it makes such a difference. My mom sells the bombs on Mercari. If you look up Dr. DeRose's, I don't know if she calls them CBD bombs, but it's Dr. DeRose balm. If you look that up on Mercari, you can see, I think it's like $25 for a tin. A tin will last you probably about a month. Yeah, CBD, there's no, so what CBD does is the receptors that take the CBD, it helps with anxiety. And so when you use the magic salad, and we got magic salad place coming up here. When you use the magic salad, the THC part of it gets you paranoid and high. So the CBD helps counteract that so that you don't feel crazy. So if it's too much THC without the CBD, it's going to get you like really paranoid and you feel like you're crazy. So, but CBD just, it doesn't get you high at all. All it does is it mellows the pain, and for me, it mellows the anxiety. So yeah, I'm not familiar with Hemp Authority, but I'm assuming they're a company that rates and checks to make sure everything is legit. Another new place, it's not even open yet. Another magic salad place that's opening up. I tried the CBD bomb too. I did my own test 2 years ago at New York Comic Con. I had walked, probably 20,000 steps that day. I probably did like 10 miles walking at New York Comic Con. My feet were killing me, like hardcore throbbing, just super pain. So I was like, all right, this is a great test. So I put the CBD balm on one foot. Like 5 minutes later, that one foot had no pain in it. It was so like, felt like perfect. So then I put it on the other foot. So I personally know that the CBD bombs and the CBD oil just really helps me just day to day. Like, to me, it's a miracle drug, and it almost makes me mad at how long it was illegal just because hemp looked like pot, basically. It's kind of ridiculous, honestly. And it's still illegal in some parts of the world, too. You could bring CBD to different parts of the world and actually go in jail for like 10 years. It's a balm, like BALM, like a creamy lotion that you just rub on your feet or your ankles or your elbows or wherever you're having arthritis pains. I even have, in our shower, we have CBD soap where it has CBD in the soap. I absolutely love taking a shower because every time I take a shower, using the soap takes away the pains. 7-Eleven, the store? I don't know, I haven't been to 7-Eleven in forever. Yeah, no, here they're even more than 7-Elevens. There's like one 7-Eleven within like 10 miles of me. But every other block is a magic salad place. Some blocks, there's like 5 of them. It's funny how every night we get into this conversation. But yeah, I'm just doing my testimony that CBD has changed my life. So I recommend it to anyone that's having anxiety problems or pain issues. Because I think it really helps for both. And it's not addictive. So when you're not on it, you're not going to like crave it. You'll just feel the pain and anxiety. So you know when you're not on it, but it's not like you crave it where you have to have it. I just forget to take it some days. So it's not like, oh, I need to have it. It's more like, oh, this is why I'm having so much anxiety or why I'm so worried about everything. I forgot to take my CBD today. It's Dr. DeRose, DEROSE, on what you call it, Macari. She sells it. I think it's $25 a bomb. I don't think she sells her oils, though. The oils she just makes up for myself and several other family members. Yeah. One of the things also, too, is the CBD back then when they started making it for epilepsy was based on hemp. I mean, not based on hemp, based on the magic salad. But now, I mean, you can derive it from hemp. So it's like you don't even have to worry about the other problems that people don't always. I mean, some people enjoy it, other people don't. But yeah, you got to make sure you're getting just purely hemp-based CBD, so you're not getting any of the psychoactive stuff. Hey, man in black. Oh, sure, yeah. No, listen, I use it every day. And so to me, it's like a huge part of my life and how I'm just functional. Like, I've been on Lexapro. I've done antidepressants. And it makes you so that you're not depressed, but you also don't give a crap about life. And I love having a passion about everything I do. So I'd rather see someone try CBD and take that daily. All right, so the festival that they start in July is going to be right around here. They have like a big float that they have right here. And CBD is such, like, literally, it helps me with pain and it helps me with anxiety and all that. And like, you know, it doesn't, if I'm sad because something really bad happened, it doesn't really help with that. What it does help with is those daily worries that you have when you get overstressed to the point where you don't do the thing you need to do. Like, you know, when I start worrying about, oh, how am I going to pay my bills today? Oh, how am I going to do this? And then it like prevents me from getting things done because I'm just so locked up with anxiety. I know the CBD helps with that. Now, I've tried the magic salad kind of stuff. I didn't really like it. But if other people want it, it's good. But for me, I think it's the CBD part that really helps. The other part probably has some help as well. But I really think it's the CBD part that helps people. The THC just makes it a bit more fun, I think. I don't know. I didn't like it because it made me a little bit too paranoid because I think my normal level of anxiety is really high. So having something that pushed it up a little bit high is not like too much. But yeah, go ahead. If you want to give it a test, it's not something that's incredibly dangerous to mess around with. Exactly. When I was on antidepressants, I just felt like a zombie that didn't care. I wasn't paying bills. Allison didn't like the way I was acting because I didn't care about anything. I had like no passion. And I didn't feel like a person. Yeah, I'm not an expert in THC, but I know for a lot of people it does help them. So yeah, it's something that's worth researching and trying. And if like you don't want to mess around with something that gets you high, you know, I think it's worth trying the CBD stuff. And if it's legal by you and you want to try the other stuff, you know, give it a try. You might not like it. I didn't really like it when I've tried it. I felt like I tried it when I needed something because I was getting really anxious. I was like, I need something because I wanted to be myself again. I didn't want to be the zombie. And yeah, it just made me, it was fun. I could say that, but it made me a little too paranoid. Yeah, for some people, it actually doesn't do anything. It's whatever your genetics are, you don't have the receptors for it. Very interesting. Yeah, I guess I might mess around. I don't know. If I have any, I think my mom actually might have some, or my little brother might grow some, because in Maine it's been legal for a few years now, so they actually grow some of that stuff there. But yeah, I don't need that part of it. I just want the part that takes away the part that makes it hard for me to function, and so that I can be the crazy fun person that I am and do all the fun loving things I love to do. Yeah, for me, I just felt a little extra paranoid when I tried it. But I don't know what kind I tried, honestly. I just had a friend of mine get it for me. Honestly, sometimes when you're just having too much pain or too much anxiety, you'll try anything. What else do you guys want to talk about? We're going back into this. I feel like every night we start talking about this. Which I don't mind talking about. It's super duper important, I think, because it was illegal for so long, almost because it's such a miracle drug. It was illegal so that they can continue to make money on all the other prescriptions and stuff that it would replace. Yeah, no, it really should be all over the country. Maybe it might harm some people, but I don't think the amount of good it does versus the amount of harm, I think it should be legal everywhere. Thank you, Melody. I really appreciate that. I like to share my experience just to show you guys, you know, if you guys are suffering and it's something to give it a try, and if it helps you out in your day-to-day life, I mean, I think it's amazing. Yeah, I'm going through my own experience and the knowledge I know. Definitely, I did lose my mojo. Oh, this is fun. There's someone performing music live with a big audience in that bar. That is awesome. I love stuff like that. Was it Robert Crumb or another Crumb? Yeah, definitely. Anything that can get the economy kind of popping too is also awesome. Yeah, exactly. And cigarettes and alcohol have way more negative things. Oh, look. Beautiful plants. Beautiful plants. Beautiful plants. Oh, Robert Crumb, that's cool. When did he do a cross-country trip? Was it something he did recently, or was it like a famous trip he took? Because I'm fascinated by Robert Crumb. I absolutely love his art, and like I find him so interesting. Mental health is definitely a very important topic to discuss, because you know what, we all get affected in one way or another, whether we are dealing with it ourselves or we have a loved one dealing with it. Yeah, I haven't tried that yet. I don't know if I need it, just because I feel pretty well balanced at the moment. And as long as I feel pretty well balanced, I'm happy. And I tell you the truth, these nightly walks where These nightly walks where I talk with you guys and just, like, if I'm feeling bad, I can express myself when I'm feeling good, I can enjoy my stories with you guys. Like, this is really nice for my mental health as well. So I do really appreciate you guys. Oh wow, that is crazy. So did he have like a withdrawal effects? That sounds like really crazy to me. Like, that's scary. Like, some of the antidepressant medicines really kind of scare me. Honestly, we got a really good deal to use that space as a shop. So we did like a test selling out on the sidewalk, and it like did really well selling out on the sidewalk. So we had to do the construction and pay for the construction ourselves to get the store open. The only problem is New York City has the worst red tape for when it comes to construction. We have another Magic Salad shop. So because of that, we got into red tape hell for about 5 years. And because of the 5 years, we got into like $200,000 in debt. It was really expensive to get it done. So our expenses now are cheap, but to get it done was so expensive. Wow, Reed, that does not sound good at all. That's kind of scary, actually. Honestly, that would make me want to avoid, like, they don't tell you these things a lot of times. They just prescribe it to you, like, oh, you need this, here's some pills. Your insurance will pay for it. And like, that's scary. Hey, Joe. But yeah, that's terrifying. Oh man. I hope who's it? Your cousin? Like, if I hope they're better. I mean, I hope they get through it. 'Cause that sounds really scary. Oh yeah, he's doing better now. Okay, good. But yeah, prescriptions freak me out. Honestly, I think humans biologically have evolved to interact with, that magic salad plant. We actually naturally have receptors for this kind of stuff. It feels like it's almost like humans have been using this stuff for thousands of years, and because of politics and money, they made it illegal the last 80 or whatever. It's kind of ridiculous. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, no, a lot of people get on that because when you talk to your doctor, the first thing they do is they just prescribe them. Like, I was in my doctor's office 2004, I want to say. No, 2005, I think. Maybe 2006. Somewhere between 2004 and 2006. And, I was going in to get asthma medicine, and I came out with a Lexapro prescription. He's like, oh, yeah, your anxiety, your asthma will give you more anxiety. So let me give you anti-anxiety pills so that you can, your asthma will get better. So I took it for like 6 months. And, I did not like it. Yeah, but so if you have anything that is that dangerous, if you stop taking it, that just, like, does that actually help you? Like, that just, like, that's addictive, isn't it? Where if you get off the prescription medicine, it puts your life in danger. Yeah, hopefully they're all right. Yeah. It's been a really good conversation tonight. So exercise is really good for that too. I feel like it's been really good for me getting all these walks in daily. That is true. There is definitely a lot more money in keeping you on medicines that you need to take over and over again. And not like a plant you can grow in your backyard. Yeah, I've never took Xanax. Xanax kind of scared me. After my Lexapro experience, I realized I never wanted to take that ever again. I have pretty bad asthma, but I don't take asthma medicine anymore either because it was giving me like glaucoma and other, like the steroids. I just didn't like how I was feeling. Like, I would stop my asthma attack, but my overall health, I think, was suffering. So I found these Chinese herbal mix. I think it's called clear lung, I believe. And I use the clear lung, and that actually regulates me really good. Clear lung keeps me from having major asthma on a daily. I might get a little bit of asthma, and whenever I need a little bit kick to help with asthma, I use caffeine. But for the most part, like I didn't want to take the steroids anymore either, because all those major medicines, they're just so powerful, and I just feel like I don't like the way I feel on them. Well, smoking daily does not help, no matter what you are smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had an inhaler for about 10 years now either. I used to use it as a kid. Boy, I used it all the time. And then back in like the mid 2000s, I was using Advair daily. I was using it to the point where the price went up to $300 a month, and I just couldn't afford that. I used to take them probably about 8 times a day. Like my asthma was not under control until I started using the Advair. Then the Advair actually prevented me from using it. I only used it when I was kind of sick. Yeah, there's probably a lot more in the smoke, the paper and the other chemicals. Yeah, it was the albuterol inhaler steroids. I got in trouble in school once because they did random drug tests, and I failed it for taking steroids. I was really mad because they were getting like serious on me until they found out I had asthma, and my steroids were from the asthma inhaler. But they were making it like I was using them to like pump up my muscles or whatever the fuck. But I would use it like cold weather. I would get asthma attack, use it. Any kind of dust, I would use it. I use those Breathe Easy pills. I honestly, if I take them a second time in the day, if I start getting kind of wheezy, you just have to take it twice a day on the bad days, and it really keeps it from affecting me. I'm looking for. I want to see the. I forget who enjoyed the hotel building, because we got the hotel building down there. I forget. Someone was really. They loved the hotel building, but I completely forget who it was. Gotta show it though. Right now it's gorgeous. It's probably about 74 with a nice breeze. Yeah, back in the 80s, my school gave me a freaking drug test. Like, I didn't even think about it because I didn't take drugs, but apparently I was taking steroids. There you go. Yeah, Reed, for you. Every night, if I see it, I will show you the hot building. I like having regular things. Tina gets the blue house. Reed, you get the hot building. Or Melody, you get the hot building too. That's funny. I do like the hot building. Yeah, the nebulizer too, I also use whenever I would get really bad. Yeah, we're on Friday nights when I walk around. It's, my store is right around the corner between North and 8th and North 9th on Wythe Avenue. So I'm literally right in with all the hotels and stuff. When I was a kid, sports, I was like, I couldn't do sports. I couldn't run a mile. I would like run out. In dance class, I would get my mom to write me a note. But then in like gym, I'd do gym and the lady would get mad at me. But yeah, sports was not good for me when I was little. No, I got into college. I started strength training, and I played a whole ton of basketball in the neighborhood, and I played baseball. So I did enjoy sports for a while. I just saying like 6 years sounded like a good amount of time where wait, let me get past the big crowd because we have the big night crowd. But yeah, it's the party spot right now. On a Tuesday night, we have hundreds of people eating. This restaurant must be really good, actually. I always say in New York City, if you have a restaurant where there's a huge crowd eating or waiting in line to eat, it must be really good food. If there's no one eating in a popular night, it's not so good. So my idea of collecting 6 years is I'm selling off my Pops. I really wanted to get the Guinness Book of World Records for the largest collection, which I know I was there because it was at 9,500. And I've sold probably about 700 so far out of the collection. So I still have probably like 6,500 more to go, because I'm trying to slim down to the top 1,000, so that if I do recollect, I will have like the best ones available possible. I've sold a few I kind of regret selling, but I need to sell them. All right, Night Read, I'll talk to you later. So I figure in 6 years what's going to happen. Either the market will be completely dead and I can pick up a lot for like $2 a piece, or if the market's still going strong and I finally can afford the space, I'll recollect again. Right now though, I don't have the space and I can't afford the space. So here's the problem. I didn't have the space. I had them all stocked up in boxes. If you were watching my unhaul series, you saw how stacked they were. And Guinness needs you to actually like set them up and show all of them and share them with the community to get the record. And I just didn't have the space to do that. So it's something I might, when I recollect again, I'll have 8,000 pops that are probably like, $10 to $50 to replace. And that I can buy in collections probably way cheaper. So I feel like I can go after the record again if I want to. I know I got it though. Just mentally, I know I hit it. So I don't need the actual record to know that I had it, basically. It's been really weak lately. Definitely weak. Yeah, I'm walking really, really slow right now. All right, go back to my normal pace. I'm actually quite a fast walker. Hey, Mo. How are you? Okay. All right. I gotta wait for this car. Hey, Marlana. Now, I still have the world's largest Ziggy collection. I have over 15,000 different Ziggy things. And I kind of want to get the world's largest comic collection. I think the current record is 110,000 different comics. I'm sure I'm very close to that at the moment. What I need is the space, though, to share the collection. Once I have space to share collections, I could probably go for multiple world's largest collections in Guinness. Yeah, it's really, really, really deep. It's a really huge collection. You don't realize, like, you see people that have walls covered, and that, like, Top Pop's collection, he has 4,000 pops. So if you look at Top Pop's, I have 2.5 times his collection. And that's where he is right now, where he's probably making a boatload. I'm having fun just talking with you guys, honestly. I'm at an hour and a half walking right now, and I am well past my 10,000 steps. I'm probably at 15,000 steps for the day. I feel my stamina going up, actually. Like, every day I'm walking now. My leg, I still get kind of aches and pains afterwards, but for the most part, my muscles feel like they're really strengthening. You found it's a homemade. J-Man, where are you located? Because a crazy homemade one would be awesome. So in New York, the studio space would be like $10,000 a month rent, which I'm not going to pay. So to buy the space I need would probably be several $1 million. So what I really need is enough income coming in from the channel that would allow me to possibly move. Because right now I have such a good space a good price on my store space that I really can't move anywhere else, and I still have to rely on the store for income. I would love that if YouTube covered that cost. I just don't know. I have to be a lot larger than I am right now. Top Pops is what he is. He's really good at manufacturing tons of functional content. I would get really, really bored myself making the kind of videos he makes. It's just too repetitive for me. I get bored when it's repetitive. You're in Washington, so I wonder what that is. Send it on Instagram. I guess send me. No, just if you want to send it to me, that'd be awesome. I love a good surprise. We were actually walking to the Mario movie today, and I saw a store with a Ziggy shirt right in the front, but they wanted $42 for it. I was like, I can't do it. So I'm thinking, I need to go and see if they do trade-ins and try to trade like 4 t-shirts for it. Yeah, I have a lot of ultra rare pops. I have probably 500 pops worth $100 or more. Those are the ones I'm keeping. I'm keeping the really expensive ones. My most expensive pop is like $2,000 maybe. I have a lot of like $800 ones, $400 ones. I've been collecting pops since 2015. So I have, what, 8 years of buying them. So I have a lot of Pops I bought for $15 that are now $500. Because I started at a really good time to start collecting them. But now a lot of the newer stuff doesn't feel like they have much potential. That's why I am okay selling as much as I am. Because I know that the ceiling value is not going to increase way higher than they are now. So let's say I sell them all and the prices go up 10 or 20% in 5 years. It's not the end of the world. Whereas right now I feel like the price for comic books is really low. So Williamsburg is a wonderful place. It's on the week, like today, Tuesday's a slow night. On Friday night, it's wall-to-wall people. It's really crazy Friday nights. Yeah, I pretty much have, I did have at this point, anything from like 2022 and earlier, I probably had 85% of all of them. Maybe 90%. There were just a small handful that I didn't have. And the ones I was missing either really, really rare ones or just common ones I just never got around to picking up. But the newer stuff, I just haven't really been buying collections the last few years, like the last 2 years or a year and a half. So I don't have as much of the newer stuff. Yeah, right now comic books feel like the prices have come off their peak by like 50 to 100%. So it's a great time to pick up all those beautiful key issues if you can. I'm picking up I just bought a 9/8 first appearance of the Winter Soldier. There's 2 covers of him. The issue has 2 covers. There's one cover that has Captain America on it, and then there's a connecting cover that has Winter Soldier on. I had the Captain America one, but I didn't have the Winter Soldier one. I just bought a 9/8 copy for $226. A year ago, that was a $600-700 comic. So I feel like the first appearance of Winter Soldier is a major MCU first appearance for under $300. Felt like such a steal to me. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to fill in my collection with all the key issues I've missed out over the last few years. Okay, let's see. Yeah, stores 10 around you. Exactly. You need I like to change up as best as I can. I try to sell as much as I can, but 90 sports packs, I do. Whenever I can find a cheap box, I put out the 90 sports packs for $1. Honestly, the value of the pack is in opening it and not really the value of the cards. So I like having packs because it's really about the experience. Hey, hi, Stella, how are you? If I get back to buying Pops, my holy grail would probably be the Clockwork Orange prototypes that are like $20,000 or $30,000. I would love to have one of those. So J-Man, Automatic Comics, Ryan, he just did an awesome video where he compared the prices of how far comics have increased in value per year from 2003 to 2008, so pre-MCU, and then from 2015 to today. And he showed in most cases they've gone up about the same percentage. So the MCU hasn't really increased prices, except for a couple of smaller minor keys. For the big keys, like first appearance of Spider-Man and whatnot, they've gone up in value, but not at a quicker pace than they were before the MCU. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to keep up with all your questions. So the big drop in comic prices is because, oh man, these clouds are so good. I really hope we see some colorful clouds tonight. The big drop in comic prices has been because the market was full of so much cash last year. People had Bitcoin money. Bitcoins were so high that people could sell some Bitcoins and make a huge profit. People had stimulus checks. They had unemployment. There's money sloshing around. So prices really exploded during the comic boom because people didn't know where to put their money, so they bought the things they liked. And then the prices are now down because the market is weak. So I think it's a perfect time to buy because all the things are making, they're still the amazing comics that they are, right? They're still first appearance of your favorite characters. So I feel like it's a great time to buy because whenever the economy kind of picks up again, the prices will go up. Yeah, the economy is down. So prices in general, everything is kind of down. Although Pops, I feel like Pops haven't dropped as much on the Grail. Grail Pops still sell for almost the full price. So honestly, Pops are strong. So I feel like it's a good time to sell the Pops because I feel like there's a chance that they'll crash. That's why I'm trying to sell a lot more. But I still think I'm going to keep the grails, because even if the market drops, the rare pops are still going to be rare. It's not like they make more of them. It's just that more people might be willing to sell them cheap. AI is crazy how good they're getting. I was watching Instagram AI videos where they do these sort of morph videos where like it's really cute girls in spacesuits where like it changes the outfit like really quick as they move kind of, and it looked amazing. Just the kind of stuff AI is going to be doing in the next like year or two, it's going to blow our minds away, because it's going so quick at how well it's getting. Like I played with AI 6 months ago and I thought it was amazing, and now it's like 10 times even better. I'm even thinking I might want to try to make a comic with AI, or like mix my art with AI, use my art to inspire the AI to make some cool stuff. I mean, it's good. Drinking alcohol, it's fun, but it just is so unhealthy for your body. I mean, everyone jumps on bandwagons whenever there's things popular, but comics are still a really niche collectible. So I think it was just a small amount of, like, maybe a few extra thousand people were buying the really expensive comics, not like millions of people. But I mean, again, like I said, I bought the first appearance of Winter Soldier for less than $300 in a perfect 9.8 with the actual Winter Soldier cover. To me, that's amazing, because I love the MCU movies, and that price didn't feel that bad. Whereas last year it was like $700-800. So stuff like that, I would love to get. Especially Williamsburg, there's no parking here, and this is a Tuesday night. On Saturday, you're gonna have to take the bus in. All right. You know, I've been selling. I pulled out. I've been doing 10 boxes a week the last 2 weeks for my collection again. So I pulled out 600 pops so far. I sold a couple. I kind of regret. I sold a 2013 Kratos. Serge, you bought it actually. Serge, are you here? I kind of regretted selling that one. And today I sold Brandon the Brumac from God of War, which I kind of love the 6-inch pops, but I really like Brandon. Brandon has sent me so many amazing artwork, so I was actually kind of happy to sell it to him. And I don't think the value would go up much more on that one. Yeah, exactly. And it's the Winter Soldier cover, not the Captain American cover, so the more desirable one. I have the Captain American one, but I don't have the Winter, I just ordered it. Oh, Mo, don't worry about typos. I type a knees all the time. And then I type a knees, and then my phone autocorrects it to a completely different word. Let's see. Let me see. I'm trying to catch up with what everyone's saying. Okay. Good. Yeah, the traffic does get really bad in the neighborhood sometimes. Yeah, money goes quick. So right now I am not spending much money on collections. If people say, hey, I need to sell pops, I'm paying a lot less, just because money is got value right now, and I'd rather buy comics. Will's gave me a lot of amazing comics, so I'd rather just buy, a long box of Gold and Silver Age for him for like $800 than buy a collection of pops. Even though the collection of pops I'm going to sell, I feel like a lot of pops are taking forever, so I'm paying like $3 to $5 for most Funko Pops at the moment. Even if they're like a $20 pop, I'm still only paying maybe $5 for it, because the $20 stuff is not blowing out as much as it did last year. And then what I hope is I sell enough at PPG price to kind of make my profit, and then later on I just have to clear them out and whatnot, or just at a better price if they don't sell. Because honestly, I don't know what will sell at PPG price anymore. It used to be pretty easy to know what would sell quick. Now it's like, I have amazing pops in the shop. I have a Creeper sitting at $185. I don't think anyone has any interest in it. All right. I guess we're going for 2 hours tonight. I was going to just do a 1 hour walk, but I'm really enjoying the conversation. Like, I didn't think I'd have conversation tonight. Oh, okay. Empire State Building is a really nice purple and pinkish color. Oh, it's really cool. Let me zoom in. Someone look that up. Why is it purple tonight? Empire State Building is purple with like a pink light that is gyrating up. It's like shooting up. It looks so cool. Yeah, Will's finding the most amazing comics, and he's really hooking me up, and it's really cool for the live streams too. All right, we got the hot building. Hot building. Hot building. Okay, let's go back. No, that's my face. Figure out which button. Yeah, exactly. A lot of shops here aren't buying either, so people have been coming to me, be like, I couldn't sell it, or I went to book off and they offered like nothing for them. So I'm trying to still offer a little bit, just because some people need to get rid of them, and hopefully I can sell them. But I'm also afraid, because I'm selling my own collection, I'm putting 300 pops into the shop weekly, so it's not like I need them. Oh, interesting. It's in New York. I went to New York University. I went there for 2 years to the Stern Business School. But yeah, that color is awesome. Yeah, Macari, like just selling pops in general, the cheap stuff is not selling. Now, if you have the grails are selling. People are still buying the $150, $200 pops. But the $10 stuff, people just don't want. Oh, that's sad, Mo. Being so busy to not go to your local comic shop. I try to go. There was about a 6-month period I wasn't going. And I felt bad. Yeah, see, Jack Sparrow is probably still in demand. Jack Sparrow, Will, are you in the live chat? I'm not sure. Will just sent me a message. I wish I could answer Instagram while I am live. Well, just hop in the chat. I can talk to you here. I love my local comic shops. I think they're so friendly, fun little shops. In fact, tomorrow I'll probably do a midday walk there so we can look at new comics. And I'll pick up a couple new, like if there's any new Peach Momoko or David Nakayama covers, I'll probably buy those. Yeah, Salty, I almost sold my Dorbs Deadpool truck, but I just couldn't do it. I had to keep it. Pops, they were way more limited. So when Funko Pops first came out, they would print 5,000 of them. So I think most of the early Pops had 5,000. And then out of those 5,000, most people that bought them took them out of the box, threw out the box, put the Pop on their desk. So I think out of that 5,000, at least 1,000 to 2,000, the boxes were destroyed. And then the remaining, most of the boxes got damaged because people didn't put them in protectors and they were just cheap toys. So very few of the original 2010 to 2014 Pops are in great shape. That's why those go for a lot of money. Whereas after that point, they would make 5,000. Oh, this is interesting. There's like construction going on here. This window is blown out. That's crazy looking. Crazy looking in there. If you don't have a good LCS, that is a shame. I do really like the itty bitty Pops. I can see myself getting into those kind of hardcore when I'm ready to start collecting again. I really just want to, you know what I want to do? I want to sell enough Pops to clear out the office a ton so that I have room to sort and enjoy comic books in there. Once I have room to like fully be able to do comic content in the office again, then I'll think about collecting a little bit. Hey, Jason. How's Atlanta? Did you find yourself doing any comic hunting yet while you're at home? I just wonder how, if you're like me, like you get home, do you take the plane or the bus? I'm assuming you took a plane. The plane lands, you get off, you drop off your stuff at home, and then you go straight to the comic shop. That's how I kind of imagine that what I would do. Okay, well, take care. It was awesome seeing you. Yeah, 2012, like they just didn't sell like they do now. Like they would sit on the shelf. In fact, in 2010 to 2013, when they had Comic-Con, they would put those Pops out and most of them would stay for sale the whole weekend. Like they would sell a good chunk of them, but not all of them. Yeah, I knew you were out looking for comics. Jason, you're my kind of dude. All right, Men in Black. You mean Pop store owners in general, Men in Black? I do find a lot of Pop sellers are kind of shady. And that's going on with the pop industry right now too. I just feel like a lot of crappy, shady stuff's going on. And it makes me very uncomfortable. Another reason why I'm cutting back for now. I'm still going to sell them, but I'm not going to collect them as much. And I'm only going to buy collections based on how well they are selling. So if I sell 100, I try to buy 100 just to kind of restock. Okay, Darren, take care. I know I've been going a long time. It's a lot longer than I thought. I'm going to go for 10 more minutes, I think, and then I'll have to call it quits for the night. Jason, you have way better self-control than I do, because I like this summer I want to take a bus trip with the cool kid and like hit local comic shops all over, like maybe through Connecticut and Rhode Island and Massachusetts. But like I feel like every place I'll stop, I'll buy a long box and have to ship it home. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out the logistics. I'm getting really tired. It's been a long day, but I really don't want to stop. This has been a lot of fun. Okay, we're gonna walk down this street a few blocks just to see if we can find any crazy colorful clouds. I'm not seeing much clouds in the sky. I mean, I see clouds, but not at the level where you see the lights in the sky. So Funko, when they first started, it was a fun company to be fun, but once they sold the company to a corporation, and then the corporation went public. Now it's all about money. When you own a corporation, it's about making more and more profits and not really about the customers anymore. And because of that, Funko is just not a cool company as much as they were. Oh, so you lost what you pulled out. Okay. Well, losing what you're hunting is never fun. So yeah, Funko is a different company now as a big corporation that needs to constantly make more and more profits than they were as just a fun little toy company. I like them when they're a fun little toy company. Right, I don't know how many steps I'm doing, but I'm guessing I'm hitting 15,000 again today. Yeah, they sold it probably 2016 or 17, I think, and then they went public 2 years ago. Now it's all about making more and more money, and that's why, like, they've done so many cost-cutting measures. They've changed the box art. Honestly, the newest pops have such ugly box art because it's just a 3D render instead of a drawn pop. And so is it a bar that sells comics? Because that sounds like a crazy setup. Like, for me, I'd probably end up buying more comics. So the CEO had to go back in charge as the CEO. He wanted to just do the design side. So he became like the chief design officer, or whatever the heck that name would be. But then the company had like a huge drop in the stock. So he had to go back to CEO because the stockholders weren't happy. You know, Funko is making just way too much product. They're overproducing it. They're making it hard to get certain things, but then there's just too much other things. And there's just like, it's all about the cash more than the actual company. I don't like it. All right, let's go this way. No blue clouds tonight. Man, Jason, that sounds like heaven. Pinball, drinking. Not that much of a drinker, but, you know, having a drink or two while playing pinball and hunting comic books. Seems awesome. Although, do the comics get greasy? Do people like eat and then they're like, oh, I'm too stuffed, let me go look at comics for 20 minutes? Well, I mean, J-Man, obviously someone broke in who didn't know anything about comics, and they just thought more volume than value, obviously. But that's sad that they broke in. Oh, we haven't seen this guy in a while. It's the flamethrower torch dude. I don't think we've actually seen that guy in a few weeks. Yeah, I'm trying to hit the streets that I normally don't walk by in this area. Yeah, it always makes me sad when people... Oh, this is a fun mural. It's a little too dark to see, but yeah, it makes me sad when comic shops get broken into. Because it's not like a comic shop's a huge profit business. It's just a passion business. And it's just like... Yeah, so, I mean... It's nicer to make the sodas a little bit more accessible, but making them so common that there's no collectability to it is not cool. I was a pretty good pinball player as well, Melody. I love pinball. It's actually one of my favorite things. I haven't really played it in a while. I need to go to the local pinball place, and maybe I'll do a walk and pinball one of these days. There's a laundromat that has like 10 pinball machines. My dream has always been to own a pinball machine. If I get my studio ever, I'm going to have pinball on it. Definitely need some pinball in my life. The store has to shut down because of thievery. It takes away not just from the... It really hurts my heart hearing that they broke into it. You know, if you're going to steal from someplace, steal from like CVS or something. Some big corporation where for them it's just a little write-off on the line. And it doesn't affect the community in any way. Yeah, I did have it in the shop for like 3 weeks. Worst decision I ever had. There was a guy that came when we first opened up. There's a guy that does pinball in the neighborhood. And he's like, oh, do you want a pinball machine? We split the money or whatever it makes. I split it with you. I was like, yeah, that sounded awesome. I put it right in the front of the store. And I quickly learned that when people were playing pinball, I didn't sell anything because it would just be loud and obnoxious in the front. It would scare customers away. Retro, I have a little bit. I love pinball. I collect pinball books whenever I can find them. They're kind of rare. There's one really awesome one at the local bookstore, but they wanted $300 for it. I forgot to look it up, actually. I should go double check it. I have it on my phone. But yeah, I love pinball books because I love just seeing the old pinball art and stuff. Pinball is such a fun game, though. I just love the sound of it, the feel of it, the aesthetic of the ball rolling down. I just remember playing the Addams Family like crazy amount of times in the 90s and the Jurassic Park one. I love those two. My connection seems good, Jason, so maybe just log out and then come back in. Yeah, you need that comic shop. You need a place you feel comfortable and happy in that you can go for a while. All right, so maybe my connection was going in and out a little bit. Not 100% sure. Is it still going in and out? Okay, so maybe I lost signal. I didn't see a signal loss, but I'm guessing that I must have went to a dead zone. Wow, I've been walking a lot tonight. I don't want to stop, though. You guys are all here. We got 30 people hanging out. When I do these live streams and you guys keep watching, I get so many watch hours. All right, maybe I'll go another... Like, we're almost at 2 hours now. Maybe I'll go another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for another 10 minutes. We can keep talking because I'm having too much fun. It's honestly, it's so hard for me to stop. Oh, RoboCop pinball is good too. I like that one. Okay, yeah, I don't know if it might have been my signal, and then once my signal goes, it might mess up your signal. It's been an hour and 58 minutes since I was streaming, so I don't know if YouTube is acting funny. But I'm gonna go for another 10 minutes. I mean, heck, there's 30 of you guys in here. Like, this has been, I think, one of the best streams I've done so far. I don't know, we didn't really hit a peak. We didn't hit like 40 people, but we've been going straight 30 people for like an hour or two now. Okay, Jason. Oh, hey, Shannon. Shannon just subscribed. Thank you. That's what I asked before. Is there anyone here that is new to this channel that don't know me from my other channels? I'm just curious if this channel is getting any subscribers or just someone who comes in like, oh, it's fun talking with this guy or hearing this guy talk. I'm just curious if there's any new people that are finding just this channel. If you watch this after the live stream and you hear me ask this question, just let me know in the comments if you're new to my world of YouTube, if you've never watched me on other channels. I'm just so curious about that. Because I know a lot of you guys have been following me for years. Heck, there's probably some of you guys we're going to approach a decade in a couple of years. That's funny. I guess I'll go this way. Oh, Salty Deadpool, you've followed me on YouTube. I mean, yeah, I know you've followed me in all the other places for a while now too. Not not new. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I don't think I've played a pinball game in probably 5 years. I really need some pinball in my life. I haven't even thought about it, but I've been thinking about pinball a lot lately. When I was in my 20s, one of my dreams was to own my own pinball machine. I really need to make that dream come true. But I don't have the space. That's been my problem. My problem is I started my YouTube channel to try to earn income to afford the space to share my collection with everybody. And I've just never really got it. Jason, you are probably correct. And that was actually kind of fun. Did you find the rat hunt entertaining? I think we actually saw like 7 of them on stream. It's kind of crazy. I haven't really seen any tonight though. Tonight hasn't been, but yeah, Retro is into them. So I was hunting. Yeah, I like doing all kinds of fun, crazy stuff. It really depends on what you guys ask for. I'll do whatever. As long as you don't want me to harm myself, but I'll do all kinds of crazy streams if that's what you guys want me to do. All right, I think I'm gonna take one lap around the track, and then I might have to call it a night. I think the lights are on the field. Jason, no, I think Jason has been in almost every one of my live streams on this channel since I started. The rat hunt was kind of fun because it would startle me a little bit. I jumped at one point, and we actually found some. It's kind of crazy. We can do the street pirate hunt on tomorrow night. No, actually, no. Tomorrow I'm going to do New Comic Book Day. We're going to do New Comic Book Day tomorrow afternoon. I do have to finish adding up all of Will's stuff. I got to figure out what I owe him, and then like tonight after the stream I'm going to add up the comics for him, and then tomorrow early I have to add up the action figures because those are back at the shop, and then I got to pay him, and then I'm going to do a New Comic Book Day stream tomorrow, I think, because actually I really enjoyed it last week and it actually did pretty well. I think a lot of people liked seeing the New Comic Book Day hunt. Yeah, now we're all right. A little disconnect there. Yeah, some nights I stream really late. It really depends on what my sleep schedule is. I'm kind of cycled. Oh no, okay, we're losing a little bit. So I'm kind of cycled into a normal cycle right now, and so I'll probably be like this for about a week or two before my body starts trying to make me sleep at night again. I don't know when it's going to do it, but it starts pushing me after a few weeks of just normal. Because it's really hard for me to be awake for just 14 to 15 hours. There's some days where I have to be awake for 20 hours. Retro, I have some Marvel Legends, but I don't have a ton of Marvel Legends. Marvel Legends, I don't really get people selling because most people open up their Marvel Legends and then they want really high prices for loose Marvel Legends. So I can't really buy them as often as I would like. Because a sealed Marvel Legend I can pay $5 to $10 for. A loose one I'm only going to pay $2 or $3 for. So because of that, like some people get upset if I only offer $2 or $3, but I can't sell them for more than $5 to $10. So I can't really pay that much for them. We're back. A little disconnect there, but yeah, it's got this beautiful clay track, so it's really comfortable to walk on. Absolutely love it. And then you have just a really nicely lit up soccer field here, which is awesome. There's also right over there like weight training equipment. It's just a really, really beautiful park if you need to run or get some exercise. And I like that at night. It's so well lit. You can just walk. It's almost like daytime over here. I'm trying to see, what did Tina say? Yeah, super, super cool. You guys get to see the track. You can just replay this when you're on your treadmill. Pretend like you're on the track. I might actually do that. If you guys want me to do one live stream where I just do 2 hours on the track and just have that recorded so you guys can use it if you're on the treadmill, I could do that. So you can feel like you're on the running the track the whole time. I used to have that actually. I had 2005. I bought a exercise bike that connected to the PlayStation 2, and you would actually you'd pedal. The pedaling would be like the forward button, so you can actually play like a bicycle game and pedal. It was actually pretty cool. I used it for about a week and then I got sick of using it. But it was a neat idea. And it was actually kind of fun to use. No, there's actually just soccer balls. There's probably 5 or 6 being kicked around at the moment. And there's a dozen people running around in circles. Who, me? I like coming up with ideas. Fun things for people to do and think about. Thinking about ideas. I'm an idea person. Constantly thinking about ideas. And sometimes I actually work on them. It's one thing to come up with a lot of ideas, and then it's another thing to actually try. It's one thing to come up with a lot of ideas, and another thing to actually try some of those crazy ideas, like a walking channel. Mr. Brightside, that's awesome. Oh, there goes the soccer ball. Mr. Brightside, where are you located right now? I'm curious where it's still sunny. We're back. A couple of little spots where we disconnect in the park here. What time is it now? Oh, you're in Australia, so you're all the way other side of the planet. So you're like noon right now, probably. I'm guessing it's between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Am I correct? I kind of want to go to Australia one day to hunt comic books. That's kind of on my list of things that I would like to do. That's another crazy idea I have. Honestly, it would be amazing to travel the world and buy several long boxes of comics from different countries. I would love that. Yeah, I was correct. That's cool. Yeah, I just did a big circle, so we're going to get out of the circles now. Oh, Jason, that's awesome. One day, Jason, I'm going to make you buy a long box of comics from a dollar bin in Australia and have you ship them to me. I kind of want random long boxes of comics from all over the world shipped to me. Yeah, New York City is awesome. It's definitely a cool place to visit. I mean, you could do something new and different and fun and exciting in New York once a day for like a month straight, and you still have only done a small percentage of what you can do in New York. I definitely want to take you guys on a walk to a bunch more New York places too. Wait, no, I mean, I work in a music store in a sense because I've been selling music for my whole life. Yeah, Jason, I have a feeling you could probably hit like a dollar bin or a quarter bin, fill a long box for like $200 or $300, and then ship it for another like 50 to 100. And like, if you want to do that, I would just PayPal you the money beforehand so you have the cash. And I think that'd be awesome. I mean, Australia has some deadly poisonous spiders. That's a definite fact. It's not a rumor. Australia has some of the most deadly animals on the planet. Okay, I gotta find a spot in the park that's not disconnecting. The New York Comic Con is awesome for comics. I kind of hate it for Funko Pops because it's just way too crowded and crazy. But for comic books, I get so many great deals at Comic Con. Snakes, yeah, snakes. But don't you have also deadly spiders? Spiders and snakes? Yeah, snakes and spiders.
And then, which is
There's a woman from Australia that sells books. I love watching her channel. It's Back from Burnout. And it's like anytime she finds graphic novels and stuff, I always think it's pretty cool. Yeah, at least, I mean, street pirates can drag diseases, but they most likely are not going to attack you. I'm not actually scared of street pirates for that reason. I'm more afraid of deadly snakes and spiders though. Okay. Trying to think which way I want to go because I know it kind of disconnect. All right, I'm just gonna go back this way. I don't want to disconnect the stream too much. Sharks. Well, the good thing is reconnect. All right, there we go. We're back. Let me know when I am back because I hit a spot where we had no connection. I hate when the connection goes out. Retro. All right, I'm back. Retro. I have a ton of foreign comics. I probably have 2 to 3 long boxes, so maybe 500 to 1,000 foreign comic books. I would love to buy a lot more though. I have 2 or 3 short boxes from France. I had one guy called Emmanuel. He would like a couple times a year he'll ship me out maybe 100 of them for like $3 to $5 a piece. And then I have Thomas from Argentina has been finding me stuff. He sent me maybe 100 or so, maybe 50, not 100, maybe 50. He sent me a whole set of Brazilian Gru comics and a whole set of Argentinian Gru comics. And he's been finding me more stuff, but they're kind of expensive. So I haven't been going too crazy. Because at $5 to $10, that adds up. But what I really want is someone to send me like a long box for 50 cents to $1 comic plus shipping. And then all right, I am back connected. Yeah, Jason found me 3 Hebrew comics recently from a dollar bin. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, I'm back now. And so yeah, Jason just said, well, let's see, one is a straight translation, one is a bootleg, which is super cool, and one is native to Israel. All super cool. Love that stuff. I also, my friend Sean got me like 10 or so Italian books the other day, if you guys saw them on my live stream. And I pick them up whenever I see them. I like buying them for like $1 to $5, kind of really depending on what it is. But I love the idea of collecting foreign comics because sometimes they just have different art that I'm not used to. To me, foreign comics are almost like another dimension and portal because you'll get a comic book that's similar. It might be a translation. It might be something similar to what I know, but also completely different. So it's amazing to me. I love foreign books. I also have a bunch of Japanese language manga, probably like 50 to 100 of those. I know, I pick up foreign stuff whenever I see it cheap, and every once in a while I get some from overseas. I find people that trade with me or ship stuff to me and whatnot. I have one guy from Germany is sending me a box of stuff. I don't remember saying I was going to trade with him, but I think he's just trading with me. I don't know exactly what's going on, but what I do know is like getting a box of comics from Germany sounds cool to me, so I'll definitely send something cool back to him. So yeah, I love the idea of collecting a lot more foreign stuff. I also have a few foreign key issues. I bought Warlock #1 that was Italian, I believe. And I bought a, and I have some Mexican Spider-Man too. Hey, Will, you just sent me a message like 15 minutes ago. I wasn't sure. I mean, I can't respond when I'm walking. I'll just keep going because I'm having too much fun and these guys won't let me go. They want to keep chatting. Hey, Carly. So, Will, what was your question? Were you just asking me how much longer I'll be streaming? Did you want to talk to me? I've been going for 2 hours and 16 minutes. I just keep going. I know, it's crazy. On the way home, we found another freaking box of Silver Age stuff. It's awesome. Oh, thank you, Tina. Yeah, no, and there's 34 of you guys now, too. This is crazy. Like, I can't leave now. The stream is going so good. My legs are starting to feel, though. Tomorrow, I'm going to get Will paid, and then I think that might be all I do tomorrow other than my next walk, just because my legs are going to be exhausted. But yeah, I feel my stamina. I think I can probably go for 20,000 steps regularly now, or 15 to 20,000. I'm starting to feel tired now at 2 hours 16 minutes, which means I've done 7 miles, I think. Oh, on Whatnot. I only did, how long was I on Whatnot, guys? Was I maybe an hour? I think I was on Whatnot an hour and a half, something like that. basically it worked well for me because people already knew what they wanted. So it's only when I had to start fishing around and asking people what they want, and like it takes forever. I don't like that. I don't want to spend 10 hours to sell one item. But if people give me a whole list of stuff they want, then it's really fun for me. So the wrench is a YouTube mod. So yeah, anyone that's here every night, I give wrenches. So Salty Deadpool, if you're pretty much here like every night for the next week, I'll give one to you too, because you kind of deserve it. But I've been giving it to all my regulars. So honestly, it's my way of saying thank you so much for hanging out with me while I start here. And so that if this channel ever grows, where I get to the point where, like, let's say 500 people are streaming, it's going to be all you regular guys that have been here from the beginning will be mods. So it'll be like kind of a badge of honor. Because I want, you know, I wanted to recognize all the people that have been here with me regularly at the beginning here. Because I'm having so much fun with the walking channel. And I really want it to be successful. I would love it to get a point where I can travel the world and, like, every time I stream, 500 people hop on. And then if, you know, everyone sees who's the mod, I'm like, yeah, that guy's been here since I had 4 people walking around. I think Jason was in my first few streams where I had like 2 people, 4 people. Jason's been here like every freaking stream. And when he misses the stream, he leaves a, you know, he still watches it and he leaves a positive comment. So it's super awesome. And then there's some people, I think I gave, like Kayla, I gave her an instant mod when she joined up. She doesn't really join the streams that much. But, you know, I appreciate all the help she's given me on whatnot and so on. So she gets an instant mod. And then there's regular, you know, people like Jason or John Ford or Raphael. I give mods to them too, just because they've been patrons of mine for a long time and really supporting the channels. So some people just automatically get it as well. But yeah, a lot of you guys have been here every night. I think Marlon, I don't know if you have a blue wrench yet, but you're definitely getting up on the list as well, because you're here all the time. I'm trying to add every, like, a couple times a week, I'll add a few people, just anyone who I thought was on the most, just to keep it up. And if you're missing the mod, don't feel bad, because I still, like, if you want to be a mod really badly and you're here all the time, I'll make you a mod. Like, it's not like I'm denying anyone. I just don't think about it. I just like, oh, I gotta add a few more mods. But yeah, some of you guys are here. Like, we have 28 people, but I think only like 10 of you guys talk all the time, and then there's probably like 10 or 20 people that actually watch the streams all the time. I just don't know who they are because they don't talk. And I appreciate all you guys too. Carol, that'll be super awesome. Honestly, it's so much fun to me when people come visit me that know me from YouTube. It's kind of fun to hang out and get to meet some of the people on the other side. Well, it's been a really wonderful day. I woke up and I woke up at like 11:30. So I had to go straight to Whatnot. So I was kind of tired. I was almost not going to do Whatnot because I was feeling kind of tired. And, wow, that car's loud. I kind of had that feeling like, I don't know if I really want to do Whatnot. But then I think Brandon messaged me. He's like, oh, you going on? I'm like, oh, yeah, I had a bunch of stuff for Brandon already. So I decided to hop on. I also wanted to make some money because I know I'm going to owe you another big stack, Will. Probably owe Will another like 800 to 1,000, I'm guessing. So I went on Whatnot. Whatnot was really fun. I sold out all my art cards. I think 1 or 2 I had to sell cheap or give away at the end, but that's okay. I like to be motivated to do more art cards because I really love making them. And awesome, John. I really appreciate it. Yeah, see, yeah, no, John, thank you so much for watching. I mean, I don't recognize your name as much, but if you've been here every stream, I really appreciate it. That's awesome. I think that's spectacular. All you guys that are in every stream, but you don't really say anything, but you just appreciate listening to me, I want to let you know I do really appreciate that you're hanging out with me. You know, some people like Tina, I see talking all the time, so I know she's here. But, you know, I know there's some of you guys that are here all the time, because I do that. I watch a lot of channels. I just kind of lurk, and I don't write any message. But I still appreciate going into the channels every day. But yeah, so I did Whatnot. Whatnot was fun. Sold out my cards. I sold a bunch of pops and stuff. Probably sold about $400 worth, which I was happy about. And then we went to pick up the cool kid from school, and then we went to the movies. We watched Mario, which I think the cool kid was a little bit disappointed in. He thought it would be more epic. I liked it. It was very nostalgic for me. Just the music cues, the related to all the games and stuff. Absolutely loved that. And then, okay, we got a bright helicopter or something. Let's take a look at it. Okay, telephoto lens. Okay, let's see what we got here. So is that it's really a really bright aerial airplane or helicopter, but it looks really, really bright for me. So let's see what this object is in the sky, flying around. I think it's just an airplane, but it looks really low. It looks like a really low airplane. Yeah, just the airplane. Really, really bright airplane. Yeah, I have to, anytime I see something weird in the sky, we gotta take a look, because that's fun. It's fun to dream.
Today was the last day.
See. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I think it's super cool that a lot of you guys hang out while working and stuff. It's a weather balloon. Yeah, it was super duper bright, but it just looked like a really low flying airplane. One of these days, I'm gonna see some cool, what do you call it? Drones or something. I want to see some cool drone stuff. I can't believe I'm still walking. So what? So all right, I got out. Yeah, so we got back from the movies at 6 something, and then I said, oh, I wanted to go see the sunset with you guys. So that was like 7:30. So I took an hour. I played Magic the Gathering and some Entropia online. I responded to some comments I hadn't responded to yet, and then I started walking, and now I've been walking for 2.5 hours. So that's my day so far. Awesome, John. I really appreciate that. I really been enjoying doing these live streams. The one thing I like about the live streams is I can just do them and then I'm done. I don't have to edit. And so it's easier for me to do. And I get to interact with you guys. Just the fact that I can talk with everyone and answer questions is more fun for me. It's like so much more fulfilling. Yeah, I have high hopes for the Pop Walks video, Phil. I feel like this channel could grow much bigger than my other channels because it seems like walking channels, there's a lot of them with like thousands, tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands or millions of followers. So I have a feeling the walking channel will grow bigger in the long run. And to me, it's feeling a lot more positive. Oh, I'm still all zoomed in. Let me go back to regular one. Oops, that's my face again. There we go. Yeah, so I want to, I would love to get to a point where this channel is just so big enough that I can actually, like every day, this is what I do. I just go for a walk. Go for a walk, hunt for comics, have fun, and then maybe occasionally do a comic haul video at night. That'd be super fun for me. And maybe still do stuff on the main channel. I'm not sure. The main channel always kind of bums me out a little bit because every live stream I do now, I lose 5 to 10 subscribers. And I mean, I get some views on it. I mean, I get more views than the other channels, so it's actually yeah, there's a lot of food trucks. Joe's Pizza. There's a lot of people out tonight, actually. I think the nice weather has people out and about doing stuff. I can't believe we've been going for 2 astronaut president. President of my own universe. I just won, yay! It was a landslide in my own brain. Also, I think I'm surprised the phone's still going strong too. 2.5 hours. I guess it was on a full charge. I feel like the other day it went out an hour and 45 minutes. Right. You guys got about 4 minutes, and then I think I need to quit. Oh, you know what? We just went by Joe's Pizza. You know what that means? Yeah, there's a lot of people out there. And what time is it now? I don't even know. 8, 11 maybe?
But you can also just buy headphones and use
I'm not even sure what time it is here in New York. I forgot I started earlier. Yeah, we're back to the Blue House. I'm that creepy guy that comes stalk the house 4 times a night. I am back at the Blue House. Yeah, so for the rest of this week, tomorrow we're gonna try to do new comic book day shopping because I love getting. Oh, it's earlier than I thought. Oh, that's crazy. I was thinking it was way later because it just feels later because I've been walking for so long. But Yeah, 10:04. That's good. It's actually not that late. I know. I love the blue house though. Just for Tina. I walk by just so Tina can enjoy it, even though I enjoy it too. But it's really for Tina. I haven't sold at cons in a long time. It's fun selling at cons. My favorite part about selling at cons is that you have a table that you can drop stuff off at. And so what really happens is every time I've done conventions, you get there, you kind of set up. Then before the con opens, you can kind of do some shopping, some early shopping. You find those best deals. Then you sell all day. Amazing, super, super busy. You sell a lot. And like maybe after the first hour or two, when you get that first super big rush. Oh no, we're disconnecting. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. I think I disconnect every time I go. Yeah, it's only 10 o'clock. It's not midnight. I'm feeling like it's midnight. Yeah, I started going down that street, disconnect. So I forgot that happened last time too. We got the 2.5 hours though. This is crazy. What was I saying? So with cons, what happens is I'll sell a lot in those first 2 hours. It'll probably be about 70% of the day's sales. You get the first rush, and then usually if I'm selling with someone, if it was Allison or help, then I go walk around and do some more shopping. Then I go back to the table, and then at the end of the day, you wheel and deal and get some really good deals. So I love conventions, but they're also really expensive and a lot of work. That's why I have my own store, so I don't have to do that work anymore. Was there wait, what about Whoppers? I'm so confused. Oh, Allison, you here? All right, I think that Allison's saying, come home, I've been out way too long. What is this Whopper conversation though? I'm so confused. Whopper conversation. When did it start? Who started the Whopper conversation? All right, doggies. Salty Deadpool just said, oh, laugh out loud. Whoppers are toxic. Whoppers are toxic. Yeah, Allison, I'm just having so much fun walking around. I should come home though. It's getting late. Oh, was there a McDonald's ad over like on the wall, or did it pop up on the screen? Oh, there's a poster. Oh, I totally missed that. Man, you guys keep seeing things I completely miss. All right, wow. I've been walking for too long. Guys, should I keep going? I mean, there's 36 of you. Okay. I'll look for it again tomorrow. 36 of you. Like, I feel like I can't stop. My legs are starting to get wobbly, though. I've been walking for 2.5 hours. This is amazing. Oh, hey, Sunny Girl. I love what all these other people are popping up that I didn't see. Okay, I'll look for the Whopper sign tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow's video we'll hunt for advertisements. We'll see what kind of advertisements pop up. I know. Well, I'm still going to be up for 2 hours, Jason. I got to add up Will's comics. That's the one thing I want to get done today. They haven't done well. Okay, I'm having so much fun though. Like it's so hard to stop when I'm having this much fun. Will, it's so hard to get booster boxes cheap enough. I mean, you can get one on Amazon. It's going to cost you probably about $110, and you're going to sell at $5 a pack. You'll sell them for $180, so you'll make $70 on a box from Amazon. So yeah, Will, buy a box from Amazon, pay $110, maybe $115 for the weekend, and then once you do that, you can try to find a cheaper one. Yeah, Cook has been enjoying the new Zelda. He's like dreaming of it all day. Salty wants to see a big... All right, tomorrow, remind me. Actually, no, tomorrow I'm going to be live during the day. So not tomorrow. Thursday, we can do candy pirate hunting. Hey, Kevin Power. Yeah, I've been on for 2.5 hours. It's funny how the algorithm works. It probably didn't let you know, and then you just like randomly got, recommended. Yeah, I know, Phil, I am thirsty right now. I do need a drink. I had a big drink before I started, but now I need a drink. And my voice isn't, I'm building up my talking stamina too. Between the walking, like my legs are getting really strong. I can go 2.5 hours. Let's see, an hour and a half was 10,000 steps. So I probably just did 18,000 steps with you guys. And I just been talking the whole time. So my strength is going. Oh, Man in Black 2. I also had a pop on hold for you for Whatnot, which I could do next Tuesday. I forget what pop it was on hold, but we had one on hold for you. Allison, do you remember which pop it was that Man in Black had on hold? I just remembered it. All right, we're down to 21 people. I think I said I was probably thinking about stopping, so it's killed the audience a little bit. Yeah, Whatnot stream. Oh, it was the Funko Pop collector guy, wrestling figure. I'm drawing a blank on his name now, but yeah, Allison is correct. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of talking. I did 7 hours yesterday. Monday, I think, will be my big live stream days though, because Monday is when I want to show the collection D haul, the walk and talk videos, and a comic haul if I can from all the weekend stuff. Monday's becoming my new favorite streaming day. I've been, Zack Ryder, that's right, Zack Ryder. Yeah, Zack Ryder. So Man Black, he'll be ready for you for next Tuesday. And Kevin, yeah, I really enjoy doing these walk and talks. And like, because of that, Kevin Power was my name before it was changed to Ellis Island, so it could be a long lost relative. Yeah, so my feet are starting to get tired too. I think I'm gonna call it quits here at Joe's Pizza. Actually, we'll end it at Tina's house. We're just going in circles. All right, we have to end it at the awesome blue house. The power's back. I like that. All right, here I am. Creepy house stalker again. I mean, there could be a chance. The name is all connected in one way or another. All right, there we go. Blue house. Man, 2.5 hours. It was an amazing stream tonight. I really do appreciate all you guys. Thank you just for hanging out with me every night. Like every night, I think I'm not going to stream because I just don't know if I have more to talk about. And yet tonight's stream was fantastic. So many great talks tonight. And the audience is bigger, so a lot more people to talk to. This has been great. Oh, Man in Black, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. It'll be on hold. You don't have to worry about it. Whenever you are ready to get him, he'll be there ready for you. All right, let me give you guys a proper, I can't see. I'll flip my camera. Okay, all right. Just want to let you know, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. This has been amazing. I love that you guys just hang out with me every night now. Like, it brings me so much joy just to hang out and walk and talk with you guys. Sleep well, and I'll see you tomorrow. New comic book day. We're gonna have fun looking for the new comics. I don't know what there is coming out tomorrow, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, see you guys soon. Bye.